Hey, what's up guys? I'm back here with another video. This is my first video for season 14. I'm sorry I was a little bit late. I got caught up with a couple of things. I was really just pretty much testing out a lot of builds for Kayn. I pretty much have the blue Kayn build set and blue Kayn playstyle. I'm going to be doing a separate video on that. This game, I'm going to be going over the build, the runes, and I'm going to be showcasing the playstyle for season 14 red Kayn. So if you guys like the video, please leave a like. Drop a sub. I'm close to 1,000 subs. I'm going to be doing a big giveaway. I'm going to be doing some coaching, some free coaching, and a couple RP cards, and a few other things. So if you guys want to join the giveaway, drop a sub, and turn on the post notification bell, and let's get into the video. So for Kayn at the moment, the path that I usually go is very similar to like the old playstyle before people were started doing the red start. So I went back to the Raptor start. I love to do Raptor start every game. It makes it so my laners get prio first and they have a lot of more control over the lane. Also helps the enemy jungle not really know where I am. For the runes, Summon is just not a good rune to go anymore, and Riot pretty much in the new patch, I'll show here on the screen, they pretty much killed it for Kayn. So I never really enjoyed going that rune, to be honest. I've always thought it was not good at all. So I've always just stuck with the Conqueror versus heavy melee comps, and with the Dark Harvest into pretty much any comp. Dark Harvest is pretty much solid on both forms and most games, to be honest. Conqueror would be more for like melee champs, or if you're going like a tank Kayn build. But for the rune page for red Kayn, it's Dark Harvest, Sudden Impact, Eyeball Collection, Treasure Hunter, Boots, and Cosmic Insight. If you're going tank red Kayn, or if you're going up against a heavy melee comp, then Conquer obviously is a great rune page, and I'll have it here on the screen. Okay, so with this path, like I said, I do Raptors into Krugs red, and then Wolves Grump, and then blue. You leave your buffs for last, so all your camps spawn faster, and you're cycling them properly and getting them their levels faster, because they do spawn a lot faster than a buff, so it's better to have them resetting. And we go for Scuttle. And if there's a gank, we go for the gank, and then we instantly reset if there's no gank. Usually, if after a full clear, there's potential to look for dabs, so make sure you keep your eyes open to spot those plays. A lot of the time, people in lower elos don't spot those, and they miss out on free kills. So here we got a free double. Might live. One key thing for season 14 red Kayn playstyle is playing for grubs. Even on blue Kayn, to be honest, just in general on all junglers, play for grubs, especially first grubs. They give you so much XP for just the first two grubs. They give a lot of gold, and they're just a lot better than the first dragons. So make sure you're prioritizing those. Having grubs helps to take those towers down a lot faster, getting more plates. I really don't like Rift. I think Rift is a huge waste of time. But if I can sneak at least one grub here, it would be very beneficial for me. Even just one, so they don't get the 6 grub passive, is perfect. I got the XP as well as I hit level 5. So the build that I've been running on red Kayn is a very heavy damage build. Red Kayn is really dependent on cooldown reduction, and there's not a lot of cooldown reduction in the game at the moment, so it makes it really hard to get your ability rotations off in fights. So you need to be able to DPS as much as you can with the amount of cooldown that you have. So building him like tanky is not really that good, because you do just get kited and eventually just die. You do no damage, and the healing is really low as well. I feel like in the future he will be getting a buff, but I think Riot's going to keep him nerfed for now, because they do want to keep Kayn at like under 50% win rate, because he's like a champ that's really frustrating to play against. So I kind of understand why Riot Games doesn't want to give him a buff yet, but I do think red Kayn will eventually get a buff. The build path that I've been running for red Kayn is Yombus into Cleaver or Shojin, depending on their comp. This comp didn't really build heavy armor, so I'm going to be going for Shojin. I really do like the Shojin second, because it gives you 20 ability haste plus 15 ability haste for your non-ultimate abilities. And I'll showcase that here on the screen so you guys can see. So I feel like it gives a lot of CDR for my non-ultimate abilities, and just good CDR in general. Great damage as well. It has a stack passive, so you need 4 stacks, and it does, I think, 3% more damage per stack, something like that. It'll showcase here on the screen. After that, we go Profane Hydra. It gives lethality, gives you CDR, gives you pretty much everything you need on Kayn. It's a heavy burst build, and you get 3 full damage items first, but then you can start building into a little more tanky. I like to go for Sterax 4th into Eclipse, or Death Dance, or Maw, or Spirit Visage, just depending on the team comp. You can even go a GA, and then you finish that off with your defensive boots, either armor or merc heads. That's pretty much the build I've been running lately, and I'm going to showcase here in this video why it feels really good. You're not really that strong in your first 2 items till you get your 3rd item. I think when you have 3 items, you hit a really strong power spike where you one-shot and you heal a lot because you do a lot of damage. But you are a lot squishier, so the playstyle is very different from the old Season 13 Red King. The old Gore Drinker into Cleaver, or the Eclipse into Cleaver. It's a lot different playstyle. There is 2 good builds. That is the first build that's good to go on Kayn. I think it's especially better in the lower elos when you need to 1v9. But in the higher elos, the second build would be like a tank Kayn build where you go Cleaver into just tank items. Cleaver, Frozen Heart, Spirit Visage, Sterax, Jack Show. You can even go Titanic. Pretty much situational after the first 3 core items. But Frozen Heart is a great item. You can even go Frozen Heart in this build that I'm going at the moment, because it's such a cheap and efficient item that you can abuse at the moment. A lot of champions are building it. Always remember, when you kill the enemy jungle or you spot the enemy jungle on the opposite side, make sure to take their camps and abuse their path, because obviously if they're wasting a lot of time by, they're not getting any kills, they're not really invading you. That's free time that you could have clearing their camps over your camps, and just denies them a lot of gold. And in lower elos, a lot of the time they won't invade your jungle, so you'll have their top side of their camps, and they'll also miss out on your camps as well because they don't really think they can invade you for some reason. Get a free kill here on Trundle. Every time you get a kill, always make sure to push the wave. I always shove the wave after a kill, just to reset the wave and make sure that my laner has a proper wave for his back and the enemy misses an entire wave as well. So it's just a win-win situation. Here we can play for second grubs because we saw the Briar bot. So we're able to take grubs for free. I didn't really want to do blue first because I thought that the Briar would end up running back topside, so it would take me a lot longer to do the blue. So I decided to do the smaller camps first. Now I can just take the grubs, and if Briar decides to stay bot, I'll just take her blue as well. But like I was saying, I think Red King's biggest problem is just that he doesn't really have a proper build to run at the moment. Like, the build that I'm going is great, but I feel like it's just super squishy, and then the tank build just doesn't do enough damage, and he's just meat shield until he ends up dying. So you just rely too much on your team either way. That's pretty much my playstyle lately, though. I've been just full clearing, looking for a gank. If there's no gank, I back, clear that quadrant of the map, and then I do grubs. I just repeat the same playstyle. It's really easy to sneak the grubs in lower elos as well. A lot of people don't respect it. They just end up sacking the grubs for some reason. They don't think that it's as valuable as dragons, so it's better for us. Here I trade 1 for 1, but it's worth. I can get more gold for my item. As long as I'm able to get gold on me, it guarantees me the win because I'm going to be able to carry the game. So even if I trade 1 for 1, it's worth for me in the long run. Alright, so kind of want to peel the Briar off our team here, so we're just going to go for the Briar. Get a free kill. And we just got to try to cat out here. Trundle is bot set, so I am just going to queue over this wall. Another build that a lot of people have been running on Red King that I don't think is optimal is the Sunder Sky build. It's Sunder Sky into Cleaver Shojin. I think that's not that bad into certain games, but honestly overall, Sunder Sky just doesn't feel that great on Red King, so I recommend you guys don't build that item. It can be okay if you're really far ahead, like with this build that I'm going, this lethality build, but into like in a tanky build, I feel like it's just really worthless. The damage is not really there, and you don't really auto attack as much on Red King in teamfight, so if you just get CC'd, that item becomes super worthless. So I honestly don't think Red King benefits that much from that item. I feel like it's just a really bait item, so I recommend not building that item. See what I mean though? It's like it just takes so long to kill the drinks there. And I'm just so squishy that I just get one shot really easily, but It's just because I don't have my 3 items yet. Nice. Okay, we got a couple free kills. Almost to our spike. Okay, so we have our 3 item spike. Now
I'm the girl you die for. I'll chew you up and I'll spit you out. 'Cause that's what your love is all about. So pull me closer and kiss me hard. I'm gonna pop your bubblegum heart. Sugar baby, lick a lips. Kill me with your sweet love, steal me with a kiss. Sugar baby, lick a lips. Kill me with your sweet love, steal me with a kiss. Sugar baby, lick a lips. Kill me with your sweet love, steal me with a kiss. Sugar baby, lick a lips. I'm gonna be your bubblegum bitch. Sugar baby, lick a lips. Kill me with your sweet love, steal me with a kiss. Sugar baby, lick a lips. I'm gonna be your bubblegum bitch. I'm gonna be your bubblegum bitch.
I think Red King will eventually get the buff, and I think everything will start just clicking there. Alright, so if you guys like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think down below. What build are you guys running? And what form do you guys prefer at the moment? Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.